Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Papa Joe with KNEKT TV, and we are at the Night of 100 Stars at Beverly Hills, Hollywood, California, for the Academy Awards. We're on the red carpet tonight, and we've got a lot of people coming in. Again, this is Papa Joe with KNEKT TV, and we are live at the Night of 100 Stars in Beverly Hills, California, for the Academy Awards red carpet event. A lot of celebrities are coming down the red carpet right now, and we're going to get some interviews. Hang on. Thank you.
I saw her first.
Please.
Final chance.
Thank you. Hi, ladies. How are you? Good evening. Good evening. How are you doing today? Thank you so much. You look amazing. You look amazing. And your name?
My name is Jang Hyun-soo.
Tong?
Hyun-soo. Yes.
Sue. 그냥 수라고 하셔도 돼요. My name is Camilla.
Camilla?
Yes.
And what brought you out tonight?
We are here to celebrate Oscars with Hollywood people. She's a top Korean traditional dancer, and then she's going to actually perform for the audiences out there tonight, right before the show.
You're performing tonight?
Yes.
Oh, I would love to see that. Oh my goodness. I love it. Look at the outfit. You have to give me a spin. Give me a spin. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys enjoy, okay? Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Blessings. Thank you. Yes. Camilla. Yes, I do. Whoops. Watch your foot. Camilla, pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Have a good evening, okay? Enjoy. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good. You having a good night?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Couldn't be any better.
So, do you mind if I get an interview with you real quick? And your name?
John Peer.
John Peer?
Yes.
And how are you affiliated with Night of 100
I work in the media and entertainment business, and I handle a lot of the PR work for Peter Nygaard.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. So is he going to be here tonight as well? Or?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something. For Best Picture, who do you want?
I like La La Land.
La La Land?
Yeah, it's nice to see a musical with a little bit of pizzazz back in the market, and I hope it succeeds. So.
Well, let's hope it wins.
Yes.
My name is Papa Joe with KNEKT TV, and it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Thank you. Good evening, okay? That's right. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you like, click, and share. Celebrities are coming down the red carpet right now as we speak, and we're on the tail end of it and catching them as they come by. So being that we're at the Academy Awards red carpet event, let me ask you a question. What's your best picture? Out of all the nominations for best picture, what do you think? Who's going to win? Who's going to win tonight for best picture, best actor, and best female actress? Go ahead and make sure you put your comments down at the bottom, and we'll see who's the winner. It's the Oscars. My mistake. It's the Oscars. Sorry, I said Academy. It's the Oscars Academy Awards. Yes. It's the same thing. I did the right thing. I did it right. My camera guy is messing me up over here. Urgh.
ABTV Live.
Hey, PJ, you got a huge audience now, so Kent wants you to redo this is PJ again.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Papa Joe with KNEKT TV, and we are live at the Night of 100 Stars at the Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel for the Academy Awards red carpet event. They're coming down, and we're going to be getting some interviews today, and I'm really excited to see what their predictions are, what they're wearing, and who they are. So get ready. Stay tuned. Also, make sure you like, share, and comment below your predictions for Best Actor, Best Female Actress, and Best Picture. So put them down there in the comments field right now as we're getting the celebrities on the red carpet, and we're going to see who if their predictions match yours too as well. Hang tight. Here we go. Sir, can I get an interview with you? What's your name?
Dr. Life, Jeff Life.
Jeff Life, Dr. Jeff Life. Nice to meet you. My name's Papa Joe. How are you tonight?
Papa Joe.
What brought you out tonight?
Peter invited me to this auspicious occasion.
Have you been to this event before?
My first one. This is amazing.
Really? So do you have any predictions tonight for who's going to win Best Picture?
No, I really don't.
Have you seen any of the nominated films?
Yes, I have, but I'm at a loss as to who's going to win. Who do you think's going to win?
It's either going to be La La Land or probably Moonlight. That's what I'm thinking. Between one of the two. So let me ask you, how are you affiliated with how are you invited?
Well, I'm a physician. I do healthy aging, longevity medicine, and that's how I got to know Peter. And we're both like-minded. And he's forging ahead, doing things that other people can't do, and so he's like a role model. He's blazing the trail like for other people to follow.
Very much so. It sounds like it. Now, let me ask you something. Are you a big movie buff?
Semi.
Semi. When you're not working.
I work a lot.
You work a lot. Well, Jim, I thank you very much for your time and appreciate you coming out, and I hope you enjoy yourself tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Have a good night. By the way, I lost 250 pounds by walking. Oh my goodness.
250 pounds. Can I look you up on...
Yes. Here, let me show you a picture real quick.
Unbelievable. That's amazing. What do you weigh now?
210.
You lost 250 pounds.
Correct. I lost 250 pounds by walking, no gym, no gastric bypass surgery, no crazy diets.
How much did you walk?
Up to 5 miles a day, rain or shine.
Every day?
Every day.
How long did it take?
18 months.
You lost 250 pounds in 18 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Let me know how I can help you.
Okay.
Okay, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. You as well. How you doing tonight?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. And your name?
My name is Sam Levine.
Sam Levine. I'm Papa Joe. How you doing?
Papa Joe. That's
Yeah.
a good name.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
So,
dad?
huh?
You dad?
Yes.
You better be.
Of many. With a name like Papa Joe, I could believe me, I am.
good man.
So let me ask you something. What brought you out tonight?
Well, when Norby says I'm throwing a party, anyone who's got a brain in their head shows up because this is a pretty great party. Am I right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's an excellent party. Now let me ask you something. You've been in the business for how long?
Oh God, 20-something years. Yeah.
So what excites you every day? To get up and challenge yourself, to get out there and motivate. What motivates you every morning to get out there and pursue this dream?
What I love most about this is the randomness and that there's no real path. And you do your best, but you never know. The phone could ring the next day with some really great news. The phone could ring with some really bad news. And I like the gamble of it all. I'm a gambler at heart, and this is the ultimate business for gamblers.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something. Do you have any predictions tonight? Have you seen any of the nominated films that have been nominated tonight?
As a matter of fact, I have. I make it a point to always see all the films nominated for Best Picture, which became twice as hard about 8 years ago when they made it as many as 10. But I have seen
A lot of popcorn, right?
Oh man, I have seen all of them, and I can tell you my personal favorite is Moonlight, and I would love to see Moonlight upset La La Land for Best Picture. I think Barry Jenkins did a tremendous job. It is such a great movie that resonates with you. It stays with you. The characters are wonderful. The writing is magnificent. So here, I'm hoping for it.
Now let me ask you something. Do you have something coming out anytime soon, or what are you working on now?
Yeah, I have a movie on VOD right now called Sidewalk Traffic, which is about independent filmmaking. There you go. Sidewalk Traffic. Check it out on VOD. It's about independent filmmaking, and if you want to be an independent filmmaker, if you want to know what it's really like, you need to watch this movie. We held nothing back.
Now, are you acting? Did you produce? Did you direct?
No, I acted in this one. It's written and directed by a really great a friend of mine, Anthony Fisher, who's a really good writer and a great director. And he's got a lot of other stuff in the pipeline that he and I are working on. So check this one out first.
Will do. I'm most definitely. Let me ask you something. And do you have any words of encouragement for anybody out there that's trying to get into the business, or what's some advice that you have for them?
Best advice I can give you is listen to your heart and listen to your head. They're the two best friends you'll ever have.
Thank you, Sam, very much. You have a good night, okay? Thank you.
Do you know the name of that older guy that's coming down? Gosh darn it, he looks so familiar, right?
Hey, Steve, come on over here. How you doing? My name's Papa Joe. How you doing?
Papa Joe, I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good. Let me ask you something. So, what brought you out tonight?
Just the excitement, really. No, honestly, no. I'm just really happy to be part of all this. I got invited out, and I'm just really just excited to be in here. It's awesome. I mean, what an event, right?
Yes.
Yeah, crazy event. I love it.
Now, I heard you were working on a show right now.
We are.
With your partner over here.
Well, this is my executive producer, John Marchese.
Hi, John. How are you? Papa Joe. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Papa Joe.
Yes.
So no, we're doing that. We're Flip or Flop for 3 seasons, and now we're doing our own show, and it's good. It's all good, yeah.
So, what are you guys working on now?
Well, it's a design, renovate, flipping show. And since Steve is on Flip or Flop, we've kind of geared it toward HGTV. We finished the sizzle reel, and I've hooked Steve up, because he's a contractor, with a designer, Melissa Misitich, gorgeous. And the two of them together are incredible.
A match made in heaven?
It really is. It took a long time to find Melissa, and we found the right person, and people are so engaged to Steve and Melissa. And we have such a good time, right, Steve?
Yeah, oh yeah, amazing time.
Now, let me ask you something. For tonight, Best Picture, Best Actor, and go.
La La Land last night. I like that a lot. And I like Andrew Garfield from Hacksaw Ridge. Yeah, what do you think?
I love Moonlight. I do love Moonlight. Now, let me ask you something. Have you been in TV all your life, or what kind of work led up to this?
That's a good question. No, I was in medical before. And
really?
I used to be a physical therapist. And I know, right? After doing it for 20 years, I'm like, I'm done. I like to be creative, directing, producing, find people like Steve.
Now, how did you find Steve?
Steve and I met through a mutual friend. And he's like, you do production? Maybe we could talk about doing my own show. And I got to know Steve, and he's just such a wonderful person. And I hooked him up with Melissa. We casted, and the two of them are
Don't
incredible.
forget about the new book. I got a new book coming out midsummer.
What's the new book called?
It's an autobiography of my life, and it's going to be a great book. It's got a lot of stories. It's going to be a lot. You won't be able to put it down.
You've overcome a lot of obstacles in life? Okay.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you something. What's the best piece of advice for anyone trying to either change their life, motivate them, and inspire them to get out there and to do something like you've done and you're doing as well?
Got to believe in yourself. And if you have employees, a term that's been told to me, slow to hire, quick to fire. Because people try to take advantage of you, And just keep trying. If you really are passionate about your work, you will not give up. What do you think, Steve?
You know what? I'm all about self-talk and affirmations. I think whatever you tell yourself, you'll become. If you tell yourself you're going to be successful, and you tell yourself every day with your affirmations, then guess what? You're going to be there. You're going to be there. If you tell yourself, you did down talk yourself, then you won't. Then you'll find yourself finding reasons and excuses. Never accept anything. Just follow your hopes, follow your dreams, and follow your vision. Always.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. You guys enjoy your evening, okay?
We sit over here.
Yes.
Over here, Steve.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You heard that, ladies and gentlemen? Believe in yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, wow, yes. KNEKT TV. Nice. Yes. What are you doing?
Started
It started,
earlier,
right?
though, right?
Yeah. But it's crazy. It's just nuts.
Yeah.
Seen anybody?
Coming on?
Yeah, interview.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Actually, let's do it after they.
Yeah, for sure.
gorgeous.
I know. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Perfect. Thanks.
Good, thank you. Hi, Jesse. Yes, good to see you again. Absolutely. Just okay. Go ahead.
Yes. All right. How you doing tonight?
Good, thank you. I'm very happy to be here tonight, celebrating the Oscars and rooting for Moonlight.
Rooting for Moonlight?
Yes. Jorge Amir from Hollywood Independence, and I'm the film director of Medusa that's coming out on DVD in the next couple of months, and also the director of Oasis, which was filmed in Panama, and it's going to be premiering at the Cannes Film Festival this May.
Now, how long have you been working on this project?
We shot Oasis in Panama this past August, and Medusa was in theaters in 2015. And yeah, we have been in theaters. It opened in New York. Actually, Regal Cinemas carried my film throughout the country.
Oh, congratulations!
So good stuff happening. And I'm getting ready to shoot my next film called El Amante de Ana Paola, a film that we're shooting, another film that we're shooting in Panama with the Panama Film Commission.
Oh, really? Now, how did you get involved with that?
Well, I helped start the film commission over there by, just literally promoting I'm from there originally, so a lot of it was getting the government interested in supporting filmmakers and and expanding their culture and also promoting tourism, because film is culture.
And that's what the film is about, or?
Oasis is actually it's a thriller. It's about an American that goes to Panama looking for his friend. And he ends up, they have like some hidden secrets that they end up working out. And they take a drug called Oasis. And it's like one of those hallucinogenic drugs. And one kills the other one.
Now let me ask you something. You didn't always start out like this, right? In the business, what were you doing before?
Well, I've been in the business for 25 years now. And I started out with... I used to work actually in distribution and in the business side of things with the studios as I was writing. I've always been writing, and it went from writing to getting my first project made to I've had several people who actually helped me out throughout my career that saw the talent. I did shorts. From shorts, then I went to the features, and I've had every single one of my films released. I've been lucky enough to have distributors who really like my work. And that's what it's all about. Once you start making a lot of films, people start to notice your work and you start doing other stuff. My film Medusa actually stars one of my favorite stars, William McNamara, who starred with Jodie Foster in the 80s with Copycat and with Sigourney Weaver and stuff like that. So, I've been blessed to be able to work with some name talent, and that always helps. It gets, whenever you work with name talent, it brings other name talent, because people just want to work with, with legit people. And a lot of it is I work out of the country. I've shot in Greece and in London and in Santorini and in Panama. And I shoot at exotic locales where actors want to go.
Now let me ask you something. What would it mean to you to have your film nominated by the Academy Awards one day?
Well, the Academy Awards, that's kind of like my dad would say, that's the light at the end of the tunnel. And a lot of people find that success very early on, sometimes a little bit too early, because then they don't know what to do with it or what to do afterwards. But after you've been in this business for 25 years, you're ready for it. It's like when it comes your way.
Are you ready for it?
Yes. And you take it and you just move on, and you're a lot more appreciative of it, because it's been a journey. And I didn't have an uncle or an aunt or family, or I don't come from a dynasty of any kind. This was me working from unknown to independent films. Yes. And it all started thanks to independent films, and I respect the independent film arena. I love the Spirit Awards. I was there yesterday as well. And I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about growing and your work growing with you.
Let me ask you something. What's the piece of motivational advice that you have for someone that's starting out or trying to get into the business?
Perseverance. Never give up. That's the detail is.
You hear that?
Never give up. You just don't listen to what anybody has to say. If you have a vision and you want to see it realized, you just have to really keep at it and just to just keep doing it every day, a step at a time.
Well, I wish you all the success in the world, my friend.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you for your time. And that's the theme for tonight. Never give up. Make sure you like, share, and comment. We got some more celebrities coming down right now. Here we go. I gotta get him next real quick. Sorry, yeah, real quick.
The Orchidea. There's the Negro Ensemble Company and the NYU students. We all would sort of hang out at the same place there, kick stuff around. Everything was new, exciting. Yeah, it's good to see. Good to see the classics being made. Because they were. I could see them being the classics.
Hello, how are you? Good. My name is yes.
Yes, you are.
I'm the Electric Negro.
I'm your old white boy.
Let me ask you something. I'm a huge fan.
Thank
Huge
you.
fan of your work.
Thank you, man.
Huge fan. What are you working on next?
Well, I'm recurring on 3 shows right now. There's The Fosters, playing Granddad. I'm doing The Exorcist, doing a Pope. And,
Really?
Yeah. And and The Last Tycoon. That's right. And I have a film with Robert Patrick and Heather Graham coming out called Last Rampage. And I'm starting a new independent next week.
Let me ask you. Have you seen all the nominated movies that have come out?
Yeah. Well, my favorite is La La Land because I was in it and got cut out of it. I played Emma Stone's father, and then
you got cut out of it?
Cut out of it. Yeah.
Come on, give us a little taste. Did you sing anything?
No, I didn't sing anything. We just talked over the table. It was the scene where she comes home to her parents. So you can see me in the background, my shoulder. And but Damien, who's it's like 12 years old, said, if I get another break, I'll really write you something nice. So I think he will.
Okay.
I think you'll get another
second
break.
chances, right?
Yeah.
Second chances. Now let me ask you something. You've been a working actor for how long?
1966.
Woo!
You believe that?
It's unbelievable, my friend. Congratulations.
Yes.
That's a hell of a defeat, my friend. Congratulations. Handshake on that one. Congratulations. Most people don't make it that long.
I know. Well, I just keep.
What's your secret?
Do everything. That's Anthony Quinn told me that. He said, "Do everything. You never know what's going to be good and what's not. Do everything. They'll forget the crap, and they'll remember the good stuff."
Do you have any advice for anybody out there struggling or just trying to make it in the industry?
Wow. Well, I'd say be prepared for rejection. Don't take it personally. And for every 10,000 no's, you will get that one yes. And that one yes will make up for all the other ones. So, who knows?
Well, my friend, pleasure. Thank you so much.
Take care.
You have a good night, okay? Enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Take care, man. Love your hat. Sure, it looks a lot better than Great Make America Great Again. Woo! That's for sure.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
You mind if I get an interview?
Quick question.
How are you today, sir? A little bit. It's because you're in the room. I'm a huge fan, my friend. Huge fan.
What the hell's out there?
More press. Let me ask you something. Best picture tonight. Best picture tonight? Who are you?
I have no idea.
Do you have any advice for anybody out? Okay, but do you have any advice for anybody out there trying to get into the business?
Be honest.
Best piece of advice I've heard all night. Thank you so much for your time. Boy, so far this is amazing night. I'm hearing tons of positive information about getting into the business. So if you're struggling out there, know just not to give up and to keep working at it, and you can do it. This is Papa Joe with KNEKT TV. Make sure you like, share, comment. All up in my shot. No, just kidding.
Almost home free.
Almost.
Free, sir.
Almost.
Man, you're looking good.
Thank you very much, sir. How you doing?
Absolutely, I'm wonderful.
Ready for the night?
I am, sir. I am.
Oh my goodness, yes.
What's that?
It's going to be one hell of a night.
It's going to be amazing. Absolutely. So where are you from?
I'm originally from New York.
Yeah?
Yeah. And yourself?
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
What brought you out this way?
Got to hang out with Miss Doris Morgado here
from
the new Logan movie.
Okay.
She was gracious enough to have me here tonight. And I have no idea why I'm here. I should not be here. There's a lot of people flashing. I'm just a good old fella from Georgia, man. That's it.
How long have you been working with Dora?
We've been friends. I'm a friend of hers.
Okay.
I'm a friend of hers for a long time.
Okay.
I'm losing it.
Too close to the camera. Sweating. Hot.
Just celebrating with all the great actors, their struggle that they've gone through, and now they've made it here, so it's exciting.
How you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Do you mind if we get a quick interview for 2 seconds?
Sure.
Real quick. So, tell us your name.
My name is Doris Morgado.
And what brought you out tonight?
Just being out with a great crowd, with actors who
Celebrate the arts, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, what are you working on next?
Well, I have my film Logan premiering on March 3rd, Chicago Med. And
that's where you're from. Oh my
God. You're fine.
Sorry.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Let me hold my composure here. Let me get my composure together. All right, let's go.
And then I'll be traveling to Europe for a couple months, filming out there as well. So excited about that.
Let me ask you something. So, Best Actress, Best Picture. Who are your nominations?
La La Land. Yeah.
For Best Actress?
Emma Stone. She did a great job. Yeah. But we'll see.
Let me ask you something. Do you have any advice for anybody out there that's struggling or trying to get into the business or to stay motivated?
Yeah, I think for anything in life is you have to keep going. You can't stop. You have to continuously grow and never give up, because the minute you give up is the minute that the world doesn't get to see what God created you to do.
Now, how was it doing an action film?
I love doing action film. I know I'm wearing this dress, but I'm a tomboy. I love physicality. I have 2 older brothers, so I love anything that has.
You love whipping their ass, don't you?
Yes. Right.
Well, thank you so much, Doris. I appreciate your time. You have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
What's her last name?
Morgado. Morgado.
I can't wait to see more.
to Julia. Who's your TV? Oh, Too Real for TV. TooRealForTV.com. Way to go. Good to see you. Hi. All right.
It's so good to see you back on the show, although I know that you like 6 months.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but it was such a treat. It was really thrilling to be back with the gang. You know, the real friends. You know, people that were like family for so long. And you never really lose that. So to go back and get back into character, especially doing Shane Andrew, it was wild. Oh, it was so much fun. I had a great time. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, no, it's insane. And the work they do, they're unsung heroes. I mean, it's like hard work. They get like an hour and a half of material done in a day. It's just, there's nowhere else.
Huge fan.
You're a huge fan.
So, yeah, it's a great machine that everyone has time for. Sure thing. Nice to see you.
We got one more.
Yeah.
Mr. Sheffield.
Hi.
Mr. Sheffield. Oh my God.
I'll answer to that.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Delighted to be here tonight. My dear wife Susan. We're here to support Renee and Joe. Joe Bologna is getting her Lifetime Achievement Award. Well done, Joe. We're here for you. It's fantastic, and we're so delighted that he's finally getting recognized for the extraordinary work he's done over the years. You know.
Let me ask you something. Since the nanny, you've been doing lots of TV. What else have you been working on?
I've been very lucky. I've been doing all kinds of different little things. I did some movies. I did a movie in Hawaii. I did a sci-fi movie. I did some Masters of Sex. I did an NCIS. Little bits and pieces, just sort of keeping busy, but having time to live my life, enjoy my family, and so it's all good. All good.
What's next for you?
More of the same, I hope. More of the same.
Now let me ask you, Best Picture. Who do you?
Boy, everyone's asking that. You know, it's more than any other year. It's just impossible to handicap this one. There's a half a dozen. I would like it go split between Moonlight, Manchester by the Sea, La La Land, 20th Century Women, and Hidden Figures. I would split it amongst those. I just don't know how you can pick between those, quite honestly. I really don't. And it's the same with the performances. I just don't see how you can pick a better movie than out of those five. They were just terrific.
Now let me ask you, what was the experience like working on The Nanny?
Oh, it was great. I mean, it was a real family, and you know, it was very exciting when we just sort of found that we were a success, and you're kind of riding this rocket, you know, caught a tiger by its tail. It was a lot of fun. And they're great people. We keep in touch. I mean, that's why I'm here tonight. For Joan
Any chance of a reunion?
You know, we're going to have a little reunion here tonight. Outside of that, I can't promise you anything.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And let me ask you one more question. Any piece of advice for anybody out there that you can offer?
Oh,
that might be
just stick with it, you know. Last man standing, you know. You just can, like, kind of keep going. And sooner or later, you know, your number will come up. You know, so yeah, just keep the faith.
Would you mind saying thank you, KNEKT TV?
Sure, absolutely. Thank you, KNEKT TV. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much. You guys enjoy. Papa Joe.
Papa Joe.
Yes,
nice
also known as the Electric Negro.
All right.
You okay?
Sure.
Susan, sorry.
My best friend Tyler is Fran's personal assistant.
Oh, cool. Oh, Tyler. I know Tyler. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I'm in starstruck heaven. Who's next? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to meet Sally Kirkland. To be honest with you, little bit of information. Back in the day, I took some acting classes at Lee Strasberg Theater Institute, and she was my acting coach. So I'm going to see if she remembers me, but she probably won't. It's been so long. But She's coming down the red carpet right now. We're going to get an interview with Sally Kirkland.
I watch sports, late night poker, that's it. And nothing on Rayford. If I'm Rayford, I don't want to watch it because I'll automatically hate it. Okay. Have a good evening.
Sally. Hi, Sally. How you doing? Papa Joe. Yes. You were my acting coach. You were my acting coach at Lee Strasberg Theater Institute. You were.
Was I good with you?
You were. I learned a lot from you, and still to this day, I use some of the methods that you've taught me.
You know, I was Billy Paxton's teacher.
Really?
Who died today.
I know. It's so sad. So sad. My prayers and thoughts go out to his family as well. Yeah. But how have you been?
Great.
What you been working on?
I have a film coming on Netflix March 29th called The Most Hated Woman in America. Melissa Leo, Peter Fonda, myself, others. And I have a film that just went on Amazon 4 days ago called Buddy Solitaire, where I play an Asian comedian.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited. I can't wait to see. I love your work.
Oh, thank
I
you,
love
Joe.
your work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now let me ask you, Best Picture?
La La Land.
That's been the consensus tonight.
Well, our reality is so harsh that if there's 2 hours where you can escape into a romantic, dreamlike situation, I'll take it.
Or for any time, right? It's a pleasure, Sally. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Now let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Would you look into that camera and say, thank you, KNEKT TV, or KNEKT TV?
Thank you, KNEKT TV. This is Sally Kirkland.
And last but not least, any words of advice or encouragement for anybody out there that's trying to get into the business or trying to make it?
Take no for an answer.
Woo! Perfect. Thank you very much. Good seeing you again. You have a good night, okay? God bless you as well. This has been an amazing night so far. I hope you guys are having a good time tuning in. We're at KNEKT TV live at the, where are we at? Beverly Hills Hilton. Sorry about that. Beverly Hills Hilton. I'm so starstruck and over. Whew, I'm so excited. I'm sweating here. Look at me. I'm hot. But make sure you like, share, comment. Best Picture, who's your favorite? And also Best Actor and Best Actress. Who do you think? How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. It's exciting. Yeah. I came with my husband, Shadow, and we come to Norby's event almost every year because he always knows how to do it right. You know, he knows how to throw a party. Yeah, it's a good time.
And who are you wearing tonight?
Shah Zapata. She's a international designer, and
You want to go ahead and spell that for me?
Shah SHAZAPATA.
Give me a little twirl. Give me a little twirl. There you go. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. She's going to give me a little twirl. Wait a second. Excuse me. One more time. There we go. Yes. So are you in the business as well?
I'm an artist. Slash.
Come on over here.
Artist.
You're a painter? How long have you been painting?
Oh, all my life, actually, all my life. But so that's what I do. My husband is the one that's in the business. He's radio, television, producer, director guy. Yeah. But,
Do you know any secrets or anything that he's got coming out? What he's working on next?
well, actually, tomorrow he's coming out with a new radio show on Sirius Radio with Craig Ferguson.
There you are. Hi, how are you? Come on.
You talked to my queen.
Yes.
My husband, Shadow.
I'm great.
Shadow, Papa Joe, nice to meet you.
Hey, Papa Joe.
Real quick, come here.
All right.
So who are you wearing tonight?
Well, this would be Joie de Vivre. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something.
Famous French.
Yeah. Now, do you come into these events often, or?
We have come here quite often. We missed the last couple of years because we were invited to a few other things, but we love being here. Norby Walters is a legend.
I was asking your queen, what do you have? What are you working on right now?
I do a lot of voice work. I have some projects, but I do. I'm the voice of the Antenna TV network, so I do everything that's on Antenna TV. I'm also the voice of the new Craig Ferguson show on Sirius XM that starts tomorrow at 3 o'clock on the Comedy Greats channel. Want to tune in? It'll be funny. He's brilliant. Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Now let me ask you something. Best actor. Who?
I think it's going to be Denzel.
Really? Yeah. You're the first person that said that tonight.
Really?
Very much so.
What does everybody else say?
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I'm a total fan. I love that movie, and I want it to win everything.
So let me ask you something.
Denzel was amazing, and so was Viola Davis.
What makes a good picture for you?
It's originality for me. That's what I liked about La La Land is it wasn't like anything I'd ever seen before, including the ending, which was really inspired, and Moonlight. Moonlight was a complete original vision, and the soundtrack to it was amazing. It's like I can't decide which soundtrack I like best, Moonlight or La La Land, because they're both so good. Completely different.
You definitely have, by the way, I'm sorry to cut you off, but you definitely have a voice for radio.
All right, thank you.
And do you have any advice for anybody out there that's struggling or to motivate, or any inspiring words to give them or encouragement?
Yeah, be resilient, stay busy, stay active, learn everything, read, write constantly. You have to learn how to communicate. You have to learn how to do things. You have to learn how to use the equipment that you've been given, and then how to do it in an original way. It's attention to detail.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good evening. You enjoy. Okay. Thank you. Shared a ride together someplace. I know. I'm talk to me later, Prophet. Ladies, you want to come in here and get interviewed? Okay.
Can I get just a couple of minutes of your time? Is Robert Ford serve with us? You're the reason why I'm here.
How is that?
Because I wanted to meet you.
Oh, you probably say that to just about everybody. Here's Tony Dennison. He's a good guy. And I've seen a few more good guys come around. And a few beautiful women. How do you like this? Denise Grayson.
Gorgeous. So do you remember the Silver Spoon restaurant?
Okay, you're for real. Yes. The Silver Spoon. Well, that came after Schwab's Drugstore. When I first came out to Los Angeles, I went to Schwab's Drugstore, stayed at the Chateau Marmont. And right down the street was Schwab's Drugstore, right now where the Sunset 5 movie theaters is. And I was there for a number of years, and then they closed in 1983. And all the denizens of Schwab went to the Four Winds. And a bunch of us, a table full of actors, went to eventually the Silver Spoon, and I was there for 27 years. And then they tore it down, as you know, and so now I go to a different place, but I've been there for a few years. So I got to have a place. Everybody's got to have a spot. I go there in the morning with my paper and with scripts and with people who want to get together and whatnot, and I always have a spot. So now my spot is not the Silver Spoon. Yes, well,
I'm so sorry.
You know, thank you. Twin Peaks. If you remember an old show called Twin Peaks, you're too young to remember seeing it. You may remember it, but it was 25 years ago, and David Lynch has written a new Twin Peaks tale, and it will unfold starting May 21st on Showtime. I'm rooting for all the nominees. I don't say who, but I'm pulling for everybody. It is a wonderful night. You cannot choose between your family members. Let's just say that. You got a bunch of kids and they're all deserving of love. So this is like that.
And a night like tonight, I think that most people tend to think that a lot of the success comes over.
Hey, how are you? How you doing? Good. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having me. Yeah. Never quit. Never quit. Deliver your best right now. That gives you the best shot at the best future you've got coming. And it gives you that reward they always tell you you're going to get. So deliver your excellent best right now. The reward is unexpected. The reward of satisfaction and you can't do better than you.
And last but not least, come on down over here. Come on over here. Finally, I get the chance to talk to you, sir.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you doing this evening?
So far,
And Denise?
so good. We're not
Yes,
dead yet.
pleasure, pleasure.
That's it.
Papa Joe. Nice to meet you.
Papa Joe?
Yes.
Thank you,
Also
Papa.
known as the Electric Negro.
Oh, you're hip.
Yes. Let me ask you something. Of course, I'm a fan of Twin Peaks. Huge
Yes.
fan.
Well, you're
So-
a little young for it, but let's just say you remember it. Okay, you were 10. You were 11.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let me ask you something. For someone that's been in the business for so long, what keeps you motivated? What keeps you going?
I have never not been motivated. From the first moment I said, I want to be an actor, not a lawyer. I wonder how you do it. From that moment till now, I have never, ever lacked motive. I always said, go out there and get the best stuff you can or anything you can. I have 4 kids. You got to sometimes select from poor stuff, but whatever there is, you got to survive and you got to keep slugging because sooner or later out of left field comes a great job and then you are and you're rewarded with it.
And what's been the most satisfying feeling out of all of this? To be a working actor.
Oh, to be a working actor is, I always aspired to be a working actor, to be a guy who could depend on a year's worth of work. Some jobs are small, sometimes are big, but whatever they are, they make up your year, and you got to slug it out every single year, unless you got a long-running television show. Those are. I never got one of those, but
not yet. You didn't.
but I have had plenty of things to enjoy myself with, to have a creative day every day. I'm working on something. I'm working on a play that I'm going to do in some months or that I may never do, but I'm always working on something.
So what's next? A play, and then what else?
Well, Twin Peaks, as you are aware, will debut on the 21st of May, the new Twin Peaks.
You're in that again?
I am. I wasn't in the first one, but I am now in this one.
Awesome.
I'm working on a play that will be done at the Geffen called Chasing Memories, Josh Ravitch play with Marilyn and Alan Bergman's music. And let's say we are going to continue slugging.
That's the plan, right? Well, sir, it's been a pleasure, and thank you so much. It's always an honor to watch you on the on TV and everything else. Thank you, I'm working on it. Do me one huge favor. Say thank you for watching KNEKT TV.
Oh, thank you for watching KNEKT TV.
Right there.
Thank you for watching KNEKT TV.
There it is. Thank you so much. You guys enjoy. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Denise Grayson.
How you doing?
How you doing?
KNEKT TV.
Yes, KNEKT TV.
KNEKT TV. All right.
Okay.
I got Emmett Skilton.
Okay.
He's in a show on Amazon coming out April 7th about Howard Hughes.
Okay.
It's called American Playboy. He plays Howard Hughes' best friend. Very influential figure in Hugh Hefner's life.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the character?
It's his best friend. Hugh Hefner was kind of a nerd, and he had the magazine, but he didn't have the cool skills. And he plays the guy that teaches him how to, be a social butterfly.
And your name?
My name is Andy.
Andy? Papa Joe, nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
No worries. Let's go. Let's get him on. Emmett, how you doing? Hey, brother. Papa Joe, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
So I understand you've got a new show coming out?
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's called American Playboy, and it's on Amazon Prime. Yeah, sure. So it's a story that documents Hugh Hefner's life from being a very young kid, writing journals and cartoons, all the way up until creating the Playboy magazine, until the magazine we know today in the modern day. So, yeah, it's sort of 50 years of history, and it's using archive footage that no one's had access to until now, from himself, that they keep at the mansion.
Now, what did it take to prepare that role?
Well, for me, I was playing one of his best friends, and even though there's a lot documented about him, there's also books that he's written himself. So I managed to do research in that way, and also being on set, the amazing sets they built, the inside of the Playboy Mansion, things like that. It's pretty inspirational as it was. So I just embraced what I had in front of me.
Well, I wish all the success to you, my friend. Emmett, have a good night, okay?
You too, man.
Thank you so
care.
much. All righty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
You Electric Negro?
I'm Electric Negro. Yeah. Yes, yes. Pleasure, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I love your work. And what's next? What are you working on next?
Dance halls with Nick Cannon and Breaking Brooklyn, and I'm going to direct some stuff, and still having my romance with my woman, and watching my big son grow up.
Okay.
So everything is right.
Everything's good.
Okay.
Now let me ask you something. For Best Picture, who do you think?
Fences.
Fences?
That's what I think.
Let me just ask you something. You've been in the business for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that attracts you to make it? What inspires you? What makes a good movie to you?
It's nice to make a living and be famous in what God put you on the planet to do.
You hear that?
All right? And when you do that, then not many people just get up and go to work. This is a pleasure. So I haven't worked a day in my life.
Let me ask you, do you have any advice for motivating or empowering anybody out there that's trying to?
There is no such thing as impossible.
You heard it. You heard it first.
God bless
so
you.
much. Pleasure.
All right. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to wait on him. Okay. You ready now? Yes. You are great actor. All right.
Are you coming back at you, sir?
Yeah. You're scaring me to death. I'm glad to see that you're a nice man. I know you are.
Congratulations on your career, sir.
Thank you.
You opened the door.
All right. Great to see you. All right. Would you be able to? I'm going to talk to you. Yes. I'm over here.
That makes it easier.
Yeah, it does. So, I have to admit, when I was a kid, Lily Papa Holla, my favorite red, my favorite movie ever. Yeah, so it's exciting to talk to you.
Well, I'm glad that you say that, because that was my favorite piece of work that I've ever done with Johnny Tsunami.
Really?
Yeah, it really is most like my character in any role that I've ever done. The Family Guy. My dad was from Hawaii, so the culture itself, the Hawaiian culture, is such a real culture. So everybody is so much about love. Don't mess with it. You get that love, it'll turn around on you in a second. But it's not for any wrong reason or bad reason. But when you give so much love, and this is what all people of color on the planet have done, there's a reason we welcome Imperial. And by the end of it, Imperial's moved in your house and told you you're living outside now. It's like, something wrong with that business. And I think we're still in the midst of suffering through that.
I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. How you doing?
My talent here.
Okay.
Here, the director, dancer,
And for as much as they
he's the
wouldn't
one
let
that
him do it, just that visiting he was
Yeah, really? This is his film that talks about addiction and I know it back to heroin addiction.
But we're finding out just because you change his image doesn't mean you get it better.
Yep.
Everybody else is
perfect.
Not kind of a hot topic right now in the world and in Hollywood. good job of kind of addressing those kind of issues?
Everything is not real. It's only natural that it's where it's at. And so it's coming to the point where reality overcomes.
Mr. Gossett, you stay strong, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, I know exactly. Do you feel like you kind of take that attitude with the products that you're taking? Do you kind of take that mindset along with what you accept and what you decide to do?
I grew up that way and being proud of being Japanese. I was very but on one side it was imperial Japanese, and on the other side was U.S. military.
Have a good one. You got it.
Yo,
huge fan. How you doing?
You sure? Yes. Where you from? New York. What part of New York? And it's alternate history. What if America had lost the war? Whoa. That means they would have had to taken a seat a long time ago.
Okay.
Right? That's something I think is so timely now because we kind of reached the point of what Americanism is and apple pie and all that kind of 60s America. I was deep in that environment. I'm from Tokyo and raised in Louisiana and Texas, North Carolina.
Oh, you got a background.
I have a background, okay? I got a background on there too. That's right. That was a different moment.
High five, come on. Yes. Well, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
For tonight.
Yeah.
Best picture, who do you think? Fences. Okay. All right. It really is.
It is.
Thank you so much, my friend. You have a good night, all right? I love that jacket.
Brother.
Hello, how you doing? Good. Your name?
Sean Dillon.
Papa Joe, nice to meet you. Also known as the Electric Negro.
Yeah.
So I understand you have a new project you're working on.
Yeah, a TV show called Inspire.
Could you tell us about it?
Inspire is going to be basically to interview people successful in the community who work so hard, who came from zero, from nothing, no money, and they achieve big success. So we can take that story and you share it to our community and to our youth in our community, and hopefully that will inspire other people. That's very inspiring. That's very inspiring. Yes, that's wow. That's amazing. That's very inspiring. Yes. So story like that to show other people instead. Gary.
Please.
I love this guy.
I know. Please.
Yeah. So a story like your story, you lost weight, and to show other people there's always hope. There's nothing impossible. You can always go the right direction or the left direction. You know, so we need to bring that stories out.
Now, when is it coming out?
It's going to come out within a few weeks. We already interviewed Ann Watson, former Congresswoman. 2 weeks, yeah. Ann Watson, we have interview coming with Karen Bath, Congresswoman, then Eric Garcetti, then some other people successful in the community. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you overcome something? Is this how you got started on this journey, or what was it that...
Overcome something? Well, my
what was that guy got you inspired?
What got me inspired was my mom. My mom was a good, loving, good woman, and she inspired me. So she implanted in me to be good in society and to be the best I can be, and respect women, like treat them like my two sisters. So my mom was always good inspiration and a good role model in my life. And I think mother is the foundation and the most important value in our society, because that would bring all of us to be positive and good in society, the mother.
Let me ask you something. Do you have any advice for anybody out there that's struggling or trying to make it in the industry?
A struggle is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Failure is a good thing. As Thomas Edison said once, they asked him, why did you fail 9,999 times? He said, no, the 9,999 time was new idea. If it wasn't those number, I wouldn't discover the electricity. So there is no failure, no success. I don't see it as a failure. Every time you fail, it's a new idea. You learn something new. All you need to just keep going. Never look back. Always move forward.
Thank you so much for your time. And I wish you all the best of luck on your show.
Thank you, brother.
And be able to look at it. If you wouldn't mind saying thank you for watching KNEKT TV.
Thanks for watching KNEKT TV, and I love that brother. Thank you. And I have here Annette, I want to include her. Hi. Come on. And Hannah.
Hi, how are
you? Both are models and co-hosts with the TV show Inspire. And they both are model and actress.
I look forward to seeing you both. So what was how did you get involved in the project?
Sean involved me. He wanted to win my heart, so he involved me into the project.
I read her heart. I always look for people are beautiful inside and outside. So seriously, so it happened. They are very beautiful inside and very beautiful outside, and very intelligent. So why not? You know, I know this town full with beautiful people, so no big deal.
But not real people.
But not real and not inside. So I'm always selective, and I find people has beautiful inside. And the outside, it's very important. And I like genuine people. And I'm always look for genuine people, good heart. And we both are.
Well, best of luck to you both. I look forward to seeing you on this big screen.
So say Inspire.
Inspire.
Inspire, Chandala, and Shoti.
Inspire.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. You're a good man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And maybe we'll interview one time. Yeah.
Did you tell him you was a presidential candidate for Egypt?
I think I did.
Did you tell him you was president for Egypt?
One more question. So I understand you had another job you were pursuing? Or?
Well, after the 2011, January 25th, 2011 Egyptian Youth Revolution, the doors were open, and I think Egypt at the time needed someone to present the young people who did the revolution. So I became from an actor, from outspoken against dictatorship, to a registered presidential candidate in March 30, 2012. That's the story. Yeah, so, and hopefully 2018 or 22 will run for the president of Egypt. So I'm
Really?
not sure if I'm going to go to 18 or 22.
So you really want to inspire and help people to live their authentic lives?
Absolutely. My objective not to have the title as a president, but my objective to help and inspire young people and to change Egypt to become more secular, more democratic, more liberal, to become more westernized. And hopefully Egypt will reflect and inspire the whole region, Middle East and Africa. And that's what the youth need in that region, Egypt and Middle East and Africa. New role model, new flavor. We need to bring that Western flavor to that region. So,
Do you have any ideas other than you've been brewing ideas, or
well,
how to do that, or?
You know what? It's not a choice that I choose. I think it's up there. I've been chosen to do that job from higher power. So it's not a choice. It's not something I decided. It's I've been chosen from up there.
Again, you've got my vote.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your time. Thank you.
We'll talk again, yeah. Thank you. Did you get your number?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I lost 250 pounds. Hi, how you doing? Good, good. And your name?
Naomi Grossman.
Naomi?
Yes, sir.
Pleasure. My name's Papa Joe,
Papa Joe.
also known as the Electric Negro.
Oh, I was going to say, I love your pizza, but that's Papa John.
Correct. See, that you're thinking of food.
I am thinking food.
You're hungry in this beautiful
Well,
gown.
we're about to have a cocktail around the corner, and if I don't think about food soon, it's going to be a problem.
So let me ask you something. What are you working on now, and what's next?
I have a vampire rom-com I'm going to be shooting in May called Bite Me, and a zombie as well in May also. Be busy in May.
Really? Yeah. So, by the way, you know the number one question, not who, what, who not. Exactly.
I am wearing Antoine Carré. Yes.
How long have you been in the business?
Oh my God. I got my SAG card when I was 15. I know. But then I didn't work for I'm not lying, 22 years. I know.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, didn't work. Listen, I have a couple one-woman shows, which I took. They were very successful in, they went to Edinburgh and West End and London off Broadway. But as far as real commercial success, I didn't get that until I was 37, which was 5 years ago. Hey, it happened. It happened for me, and that's the important part. But yeah, I wasn't just born yesterday. I've been at this. So.
What advice do you have for anybody that's out there trying to inspire to get into the business and
You have to love it. You have to love it regardless of whether you're successful at it. So, I mean, when people would say, oh, how long are you going to give this? It's until it's not fun anymore. And it never stopped being fun for me,
But you did take a break, though.
No, I just didn't get cast. No, I kept it moving. It just wasn't moving for me.
Go head on.
That's what I'm saying. I was killing it, but in small theater and commercials.
So you just kept at it. Come here, give me a hug.
Oh, thank you.
Come here, that's awesome. I love hearing stories like that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, and now
All decked out and ready to shine, baby. Ready to shine.
you can't stop me.
Well, say that one more time.
You can't stop me.
Yeah, and also, thank you for watching KNEKT TV.
Thank you.
You're watching KNEKT
Oh, thank you for watching KNEKT TV.
There it is. Pleasure, pleasure. And best of luck to you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay?
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I don't
Watch your
actually
training.
think I'm going anywhere.
Okay, there you go.
I have the music producer that wrote Cool It Now from New Edition.
Okay.
And he's also director of film. I think I gave you the one
You
sheet
did.
right.
Come on in. How you doing? Yes. Yay. Hey, go on. What's going on?
Fantastic. How are you? Vincent Brantley.
Vincent Bradley. My name is Papa Joe. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
So you wrote for New Edition?
Yeah, I just wrote a little song called Cool It Now, a couple other ones.
Cool it now.
Did you catch that miniseries?
No.
You didn't happen to catch that, did
Of
you?
course I did. I caught it. It was on BET. Did you catch it? Did anybody else catch it out there?
Exactly.
So what was that experience like for you?
Oh, it was, obviously being connected with the group from it's my first big hit. I did Count Me Out, Cool It Now, and many other songs for the group. It was seeing that story come to light. It was nice. because I'm a big fan of R&B. I actually think that, R&B is under assault right now. You can't find brothers singing about love no more. So I think that changes the dynamic, and I see a lot more guys that want to sing are starting to like, okay, that's okay for me to do that,
Now, let me ask you something. What are you working on next?
Well, right now I'm here to bring light to my documentary. I'm a director and filmmaker. I transitioned from music to film in 2004. This is my second feature. This documentary highlights the struggles of addiction. So my father was an addict for 17 years, and it's a story of two men who struggle with heroin and alcohol abuse and how they help save each other's lives. It's a real hard-hitting documentary. So Night of 100 Stars is giving us a platform, and they're going to show our trailer tonight on this most compelling film.
What's the documentary called?
Road Back. Road Back, or ROAD. And you can find the film online at roadbackfilm.com and find out more information.
Now, what made you do the transition from music to film? How did you get into that?
Well, it's just some grown man stuff. Like Cedric the Entertainer said, I'm a grown man. At some point, you grow up. I grew up in music, but I wanted to evolve and start doing broader narratives and touching things that are a little more important in life.
And after this, what do you think you want to do next?
Well, I have another script, a feature script that I'm in development with called The Maintenance Men, about three struggling young men who get sentenced to community service, and they find their bond and come up in music.
So no more hit songs today? No more?
I worked with Paramore. I worked with a new artist. I'm working all the time and still get called back. I did Paramore, Ain't It Fun in 2014, which won a Grammy. I did Ziggy Marley's album in 2014, which also took home a Grammy. And when I say I did it, I was a part of the team. I worked on the vocal side of it. Yeah.
You wrote?
No. I worked on the vocal arrangements and stuff like that. So I was always a vocal hit man. So I was still doing that.
So making the transition into film, what did you find most challenging? Coming from music into...
Instead of entertaining for 3.5 minutes, you have 90 minutes and with no dropouts. So truth telling, you have to tell the truth about life and circumstances in order to keep people engaged. And the techniques and things involved with that are just very challenging, very fulfilling.
So one last question. What have you learned from the experience of your movie Road Back?
Well, I've learned that, first of all, that how important it is to be able to give something back. I've been blessed in my career with many accolades in music and otherwise, and to have the awesome opportunity of giving something back is so rewarding.
Do you have any advice out there for anyone that's struggling, that you want to empower? Anybody?
Absolutely. Never give up. Follow your dreams, and just, and it's not about a black or white thing. Whoever's on your team, whoever believes in you, that's who you go with.
Thank you very much, Vincent. I do appreciate the time. You enjoy yourself. Thank you. Gym, no gastric bypass surgery, no crazy diets, anything like that. Okay. So, it's all about addiction. And if I can help spread your movie, your message, definitely. I'm going to show you a picture real quick. Okay.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
I went from 400 to 200.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm trying to spread a positive message.
Okay, do I have information or you? Oh, there it is. All right. Let's look forward.
Pleasure. Thank you so much. How you doing? Good. Come on in. You want to? Wow. How you doing tonight?
Good, thank you.
Tell us your name.
I'm Dr. Jyoti. I work with Peter Nygaard. I'm his Chief Science Officer. I head his company, Nygaard Biotech.
And how long have you been affiliated with Peter?
I've been with Peter for 5 years now.
So being out tonight, what does this mean?
This means this is one of the occasions to celebrate all the people we're working with and to celebrate all the breakthroughs we've made in the field of anti-aging or reverse aging research.
Wait a minute. I interviewed Peter earlier today. Wait.
He's right here.
Okay. There he is. Well, I talked to another Dr. Jim. I forgot his I forgot his last name, but he worked with Peter as well on the anti-aging.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there are a lot of doctors out here. We have selected about 12 doctors whom we are celebrating here along with the stars.
So what's most important to you as far as working with Peter?
The very vision that he brings onto the table, which is reverse aging. When people are talking about anti-aging, he is the one person who's gone a step further and said he wants to combine extension of health span and reverse aging. I think that's remarkable as a vision. That's why I'm with him.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate it. You have a good evening, okay? Thank you so much. Whew, this has been one heck of an evening. You agree? Make sure you like, share, comment below. I'm going to start. Oh, wait a minute. We've got the head man in charge, Peter. He's making his way down the red carpet, and we're going to get an interview. Thank you.
Nice to see you. How are you? Good. How are you? Good, thank you. Great. I mean, I'm loving the dress. Who are you wearing? What's the inspiration? Thank you. It's Thomas Wild. One of my best friends is my stylist, and she found it, and it's perfect. Great. Comfortable and super flashy. Cool. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I love when people say criminal minds. It's so random. Great. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. We're in the middle of shooting season 3 of Carmichael Show. I think we're going to debut this summer. We haven't been given our official date yet, but look out for it. We're about shooting episode 6 this Thursday. So we're in the thick of it, and it's been really great.
One more to go. One more to go. Yes. Hi, I'm Papa Joe,
Hi, I'm Amber Stevens West. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
also known as the Electric Negro.
Oh yes, I love the Electric Negro.
So tell me, how has been working on the show?
The Carmichael Show is a dream come true. I love my job. I love that I get to do a live show every week. We talk about real situations in the most honest way possible, and we have all facets of an argument displayed in a 22-minute sitcom, and I couldn't love my job more.
By the way, you do a great job on the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're working with some very talented people.
I am. I'm working with the most talented people, and I'm surrounded by stand-up comedians and really brilliant actors and thinkers, and our writing staff is incredibly talented, and so it makes me step up my game for sure.
So what's next for you? What's next?
We're in the middle of shooting the season, so I'm doing that, and we'll be working on that till the spring, until May, and then we'll see where life takes me after that. I did a couple movies over the summer, so hopefully those will be coming out.
Can you tell us the name? Or?
Yeah, one of them is called Love Jacked, which is wonderful, and the other one's called Public Disturbance. It's a comedy starring the Janoskians. And in that one, I'm kind of the villain, so I'm actually really excited to see that movie because I rarely get to play that role. And Love Jacked is a romantic comedy, and we filmed a lot of it in South Africa, so it's a beautiful film. It's really funny and fun. Mike Epps is in it, and Keith David, Marla Gibbs. So it's a really great cast, a very, very fun movie.
So you found your niche in comedy, I think, right?
That's where I'd like to live and I'd like to stay. We'll see if I ever find myself doing other things, but I certainly love doing comedy.
Well, I hope you're great at it and continued success. And by the way, who are you wearing tonight?
I am wearing Thomas Wilde tonight.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you so
and
much.
Let me ask you something. One last question.
Yeah.
Any inspiring words for anyone out there that's trying to make it into the business and to stay motivated? How do you stay motivated?
Ooh, it's hard. I would say the most critical thing is to know that you're going to hear no way more times than you're going to hear yes. So to just stay consistent in your work and persist through the tough times, because eventually you'll hear that yes that you need in order to make your career flourish.
So let me ask you something. When you heard that yes, what did you do? What was the first thing you did?
Oh, my first, I started out doing commercials. So my first commercial was an Old Navy commercial, and I think I was 16 years old. And Fran Drescher was in it, and I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. And all I did was stand there, and I still thought it was really a great job. And I remember the commercial played during Friends, and that was my favorite TV show. So I thought I'd made it.
But now you're making it, because now you're a working actress.
It's a hustle, and I'm very grateful for the moment that I'm having, and I hope to continue to work. And but I am certainly just riding this wave and loving it.
So what is Loretta Devine like?
Oh, this is my mom.
What?
Yeah, my dad's Shadow. Yeah. So
Wait a minute. I didn't
start the party and hang out with my parents.
Go ahead. I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. Congratulations. You got it.
Teasing. Anyway, Loretta's amazing. To answer your question, she is brilliant. He's asking how it is to work with her. And she's brilliant, and I adore every moment with her. She's so much fun. She's not at all like her character on the TV show, but still just a brilliant woman and just the most talented. I just love hanging out with her.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all the best success to you. Thank you. You're keeping it all in the family. Everybody.
Yeah, this is a family night.
Go ahead on.
Yeah, the family gets together tonight.
Do your thing.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ashley Hodges, Artist of the Stars, fine artist. We're
Hi.
Valentina.
Hi, Ashley.
Yes.
My name's Papa Joe.
Hi, Papa Joe. Sound like a pizza.
So tell me, what's new with you? What are you working on?
What am I working on? I'm working on a sunset. I'm an artist. I'm a painter. And a lot of celebrities have my paintings in their house. And I paint with oil paint.
How long have you been painting, and how did you get started?
I've been painting my whole life, but I just started as a career for the last 4 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So,
well, thank you very much.
What's new? What are you working on next? Are you going to continue painting and just...
I don't know. Whatever my soul wants me to put on the canvas, I just put my soul on the canvas. It's all about love, honey.
Nothing but, right?
Nothing but.
Nothing but.
And it's going to stay there forever.
Come here. Give me some love. Absolutely beautiful.
Let me see your mic so I can remember.
Oh, your mic. heard that one before, have we?
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Always. Thank you. It literally, when you said it, you're like, I'm like, oh, that's where she's from. I got it. It clicked. What time is it?
It's like 5:15. We're almost done. It's at 6.
You just trying to I'm proud. I'm proud. You want to go ahead, All right. Hey, Mike, give me your thing. This is one of my models. Hold on. Hold on.
Why are you so happy?
I have no idea how many people have seen and watching this right now, and I'm not even going to tell you until we're done. Everybody on Periscope. Step back here, and then
I will after he interviews him. Come on this side. Come on this side. Come on the other side.
That's a good name for you, Papa Joe.
Thank you.
That's my
Excuse me
card.
for
I'm
one
in
second.
it.
Excuse me. Sorry. Just real quick. Hang on. No, you're. Oh, Michelle, sorry.
I have an
So I'm with.
Alicia Arden.
Okay.
And I have a scandalous dress on.
Oh, you do? Oh my goodness.
No. I had pictures taken in it. Did you see?
Oh no.
I have stars on my boobs. Do you see that?
Because you're a star.
See that? But I'm from Vegas, born and raised, so I kind of have a little bit of a hall pass to be naked, don't you think? Do you love my
a little bit of show?
So I put this dress over it to be appropriate, right? And so I'm in this film right now with Eric Roberts. It's called Enemy Within, and it's submitted to Tribeca Film Festival. So I think it's going to get accepted. I play an unrecognizable Mexican drug lord Do you see me? They put tattoos on me. But even better, playing the drug lord, I'm on Hoarding Buried Alive.
Now, when is that coming out?
TLC, March 1st.
March 1st, TLC?
Wednesday,
okay.
next Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the morning. And oh my God. So you've got, I love the Learning Channel, by the way, right? Because you've got the 600-pound life people on there. But the Learning Channel helps people. So you've got the I don't want to say overweight, but heavy, right? Right? And then you've got the little people trying to make a living. And I love the Learning Channel. And you've got the hoarders. My mom and I have been on Hoarding Buried Alive for the past 6 months. You have to watch the show. I'm not helping her. I'm bending over, doing cartwheels and handstands. And we got fan mail. And they gave her another show. Only because of me, Papa Joe, because I'm purposely bending over and doing yoga, and I'm not helping her. I'm not throwing anything out, and I'm not helping her. And they told me that. And I said, no, that's why I called you people. That's why I said that to them. But I love TLC. And then we aired on the Discovery Live channel. So my mom did not really throw a lot away. They did pay her, and she did put the hardwood floors in, new kitchen floor, new bathroom floor, and she wanted the help. So if
now, is she still hoarding? Or?
She is. I went back for Christmas, and it's a little messy.
Okay.
But your fans can watch and see for themselves on March 1st, 10 a.m., Hoarding Buried Alive. The episode's called Worse Than a Haunted House. And then they can see if she's messy or hoarding again or not. But if your fans out there know people that are messy, or if you have a hoarder in your life, like your grandmother, they really do help. But the hoarder has to be ready to throw things away. My mother threw away 8 truckloads of stuff. 8. She has 8 more. 8 more. And she has a 2,800 square foot home, and it was filled to the ceiling. I know. But I wrote to the show for 5 years, and they never had filmed in Las Vegas. And I'm from Vegas, born and raised. And I wrote to them and said, why do you keep picking women from Arkansas with 9 cats? 9 cats. Well, you should come to Vegas and pick my mother. And they did, finally. But she needs another show. She has at least 25 more truckloads.
Still, to this day?
Do you want to come and help?
I guess I'm going to have to. I can be a movie man. I guess I can help some way, shape, or form, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work, hon.
So when's the movie with Eric Roberts coming out?
Oh, it's at Tribeca Film Festival. It's not out yet because it's awaiting acceptance to the April Film Festival. And guess what? I just talked to Martin Landau, you know, the Academy Award winner. He has a film that is in Tribeca in April. And I said,
so you got to get it in.
I got to get it in. I got to get so my film can be with Martin Landau at Tribeca in April. It's called Enemy Within. It's there. So I hope it gets accepted. I don't know if Robert De Niro is friends with Eric Roberts, and you know, Robert De Niro can call in and give him a hookup.
But Wednesday, TLC, yes. 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Hoarding
Buried Alive. Hoarders is a different show.
Sorry. Hoarding Buried Alive. Wednesday, 10 a.m.
Buried Alive, 10 a.m. Wednesday. And my episode is called Worse Than a Haunted House. And guess what? I said that in my interview, and the show named it that. I should get a writing credit. They named it Worse Than a Haunted House.
I wish you best of luck. Alicia. I wish you best of luck. Make sure you guys tune in.
Follow me on social media, Alicia Arden, Arden.
Got it.
Thank you, Papa
Thank
Joe.
you. Thank you so much.
Fabulous. Were you a boxer?
Huh?
Were you a boxer?
Nope, not at all.
You look like a boxer.
Thank you.
You know, I was a ring girl in a lot of fights. Evander Holyfield and Tyson. Can I just tell you, I'm from Vegas, born and raised, right? I was in the fight where Tyson bit the ear off of Holyfield. I was in the fight at Caesar's Palace. I was the ring girl. And Tyson bit the ear. You know, I've met Holyfield, and he doesn't like to be reminded of that. I said, hi, Mr. Holyfield. I was in the fight where Tyson bit your ear.
You were there.
He doesn't like that. He should be so honored that I remember that.
Well, first, we got to tune in and watch you on TLC.
Yes.
All right.
Wednesday, March 1st, 10 a.m.
All right.
And make some good comments. Don't say I'm crazy because I'm bending over. You'll like it.
Got it. Thank you.
Bye, Papa Joe.
Bye. See you later. Thank you.
Really true that I'm doing all that. give you a card? No, I
Yes.
gave Kent a
Yes.
card. Mr. Nygaard, I love your pants.
You like my pants?
I have 2 pair.
Oh, good, good, good. Who's this strong guy over here?
No, sir, you are. You are, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm very good, thank you.
So
No,
what's,
the reason I was gripping like that because that's like a grip of a 35-year-old. You know that they measure age by your grip.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And they measured mine, and it's like a 35-year-old, like a strong 35-year-old. You know.
Thank
They're
you.
very-
Thank you. So what's new? What are you working on?
I work on so many new exciting things in this world of stem cells. You know, I've become the leader in the world in stem cells and application. I've been using them on my own body, and my own body has responded. My own body's gotten younger. So as I just told
With
you,
the anti-aging, correct?
anti-aging and even reverse aging. I'm reversing my aging. One thing to stop your aging, like you can stop your aging right now. Thing to make it go back. That's huge, you know.
We all need that, right? A little bit.
Everybody should be on this program, right? You should be on the program. You should stop aging because you can. If you just learn how to do it, there's all kinds of ways you can do it. You can stop aging right now. It's a hell of a lot easier to stop aging than it is to reverse that age. Like I'm 75 years old right now. That's right. I started when I was 69. I tell everybody, start now. Start now, you know. Because like you guys, that's a body like there. Don't let it get fat. Don't let it do all that shit.
It was. Actually, it was. I lost 250 pounds by walking. No gym, no gastric bypass surgery, no crazy diets.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So
You're eating right now, right?
have to.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved with anti-aging and?
Necessity. I looked at myself in the mirror. I was 69 years old. Oh my God! Look at you. That was you.
That was me.
You did a remarkable thing. Now, more important, how did you end up getting motivated to lose that weight? You were sick.
I was sick and
you were
tired.
sick, peppy, yeah.
Yep, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I changed my life.
You're about to get diabetes there, you know.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
like cancer.
So, what has this whole process taught you?
My issue was I had a stomach like that. I was 69. I did not recognize myself in the mirror, and I said, you know, Nygaard, this trip from 70 to 80 is not a nice trip. A lot of bad things that happen. I said, I ain't going on a trip. I'm not going on a trip. I went back the other way. You know.
So, being here, what does it mean to you to be here tonight?
I've been holding this for 20 years. You know, we are more and more starting to celebrate medicine. You know, the movie stars, celebrities are the medical celebrities out here. There's a lot of them have come through already. You know, that are brilliant people. I can solve a lot of our medical problems we have. Those are the guys I put on a pedestal, you know. So I learned to have high regard, high respect for their intellect, you know. So
you're working with all of them, right?
I'm working with all of them. That's right. Yeah, I'm working, and they're so willing to work.
And you can't give out who you're working with, no celebrities, right?
The ones I'm going to recognize tonight, yeah. You know, we got Evan Snyder is over here, who's the advisor for FDA. You know, we got Gene Redman, who I'm working with on stem cells in St. Kitts, on Parkinson's, you know, and also on anti-aging. You know, I'm working with Bohan on rebuilding my cartilage, you know, of taking my own chondrocytes and rebuilding my cartilage over there. I'm with Dipperane, who's rebuilding and revitalizing my immune system, you know, and also I'm working on parabiosis with him. Each one of the people who are going to be recognizing tonight, we are in some kind of association with, and some kind of working with, and joining hands in hands. So I got the privilege of being able to work this, 20 top people. Each one of these guys are solo, but I tied them all together, you know. Yeah. So that's the advantage I have, that we have a wide range of working on different parts of our body with different specialists, you know.
Let me ask you one last question. What is it that you get out of this? What do you enjoy about doing the work that you do?
It gives me a chance to recognize my fellow people. You know, I want to put these guys in medicine, for example. I want to put them on a pedestal. They deserve it. You know, they need recognition. Gives me a chance to put them on display. So I got a chance to make stars out of people, you know. I enjoy building, you know. And if I make stars out of them, they're all so much better for me because other people are going to support them and they become better powerful. Then also, other thing I use it for promoting my product, you know.
What else? What's the product? Come on in, ladies.
This is the product.
That's the product?
I invented this fabric. 4-way stretch fabric. Look at how it glues to the body.
Oh, wow.
It's glues to the body. No, she doesn't have a bum like that normally.
My G's did that. I don't know. He lifts it up. He lifts it up. Her body's way down here.
So wait,
it actually does lift it. It actually lifts it. It actually trims your stomach.
Hold on, get in here 1 second. 1 second, get in here. Turn spin. More spin. So really, you made this material?
I made the four-way stretch material. This is the work I've been doing for 50 years. I've had to study the butt. I finally got it right. Somebody's got to do this kind of work, you know.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Peter, thank you so much. And how can, one last question. How can people find out about your work?
I gotta give you one of my cards. These are my most recent pictures this year.
Okay. Peter, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, man. Thank you. Take care of your health. I'm going to.
That was the wrong side.
What's up, Periscope? How's everybody doing out there? What's up, Periscope? How's everybody doing out there? This is Papa Joe, live on the red carpet for the Night of 100 Stars. This has been an amazing event with KNEKT TV. We still got more celebrities coming down the runway here, and we're gonna try to get them in quickly as possible before the show starts. Hope you guys are having a good time.
Good, how are you?
What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Olga Safari. What is your name?
Papa Joe.
Papa Joe.
Yes.
You have the coolest name ever.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name was cool, but no, screw that. You have the coolest name.
Also, I'm the Electric Negro.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I'm a superhero. Dun, dun, dun.
I like it. I'm a big fan of Batman. Marvel all the way. Or is that whatever?
So what are you working on right now, and what's next?
I just did, I did Checkpoint a while ago. I think it was a year and a half ago, but it just came out. It stars Bill Goldberg. I don't know if you know who that is, and Kenny Johnson. I played Kenny Johnson's wife. He's from Bates Motel, and I'm about to start I'm about to start filming the movie Max Yeager. It's an action movie in New Orleans. I did another movie last year, an art heist action called Meta, but I can't talk about it much. So anyways, but yeah, definitely check out Checkpoint and Max Yeager. Well,
let me ask you something. What do you like about acting?
I love playing and being someone that I'm not. Like, I would never throw a gun on someone's head and be like, you know what I mean? Like, do you ever see me doing that? No, but it's really fun. I can think it, but then it's crazy when you actually do it. So it's like, it was honestly like, it was such a trip. I was like, this is not me. I do not kill people, but I'm gonna do it. So it's always fun.
So what type of training did you have to do to get into character?
Gun training, and I had a personal trainer that rehearsed the fight scenes with me, like the stunt. Well, I wouldn't say it's more stunts, but I did have a stunt double. I'm not going to flex too hard, but yes, I did some of my own moves, and this was for Meta.
Now, was that your first time?
Yeah, that was my first time getting wild. Oh, hi. Wait. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, where am I looking? Oh, okay. Hi. Anyways, great talking to you. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask.
So for Best Picture, Best Actor, who do you think?
Oh my gosh, La La Land, all the way. Ryan Gosling, I love you. Emma Stone, I love you too. Kind of jealous you got to kiss Ryan. Okay, whatever. Anyways, over it. But yes, it deserves 100 Oscars. La La Land was
It was the shit.
It was the shit. There you go. Like, I personally don't like musicals, but when I saw that, I was like, all right,
done.
I'm sold. Done. Game over. Finito. Killed it.
Now, tonight, if it doesn't win, what are you going to do?
Oh, I'm going to quit or cry, or both. I think both. Yeah, I'm very passionate. I'm sorry. Don't get me.
No, same here. No, please, I get it. Trust me, we good. I get it.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you know what? Let me ask you something. What would it mean to you one day to have your film nominated and to be on there and to be nominated for Best Actress? What would that mean to you? Is that the goal?
That would be the goal, and I'd be like, Mom, I made it. Anyways. True statement.
No,
True
it's
statement. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something. Any words of encouragement for anybody out there that's trying to make it in the industry?
Yeah, I have a popular phrase. I say stick to it. So no matter what, don't give up. Stick to it, and then you'll get there.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Would you mind saying thank you for watching KNEKT TV?
Sure. Thank you for watching KNEKT TV. Olga Safari out. Hey. Yeah, hi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Hang on. Okay.
Olga, can I get a picture? Yeah,
Picture
yeah.
with the two of you.
Who?
Me and him.
Oh, do you mind snapping a photograph? Okay. Why not? Good lighting over here, everyone.
Let's go.
Give us the eyes, Jack. Come on.
I'm trying. I'm the worst selfie taker. Oh, okay.
Now this one. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
Here's,
problem. Thank
here's,
you.
here's my card.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi.
Papa Joe. Nice to meet you. Now, please, I'll send you a hat. Okay? Thanks. Thank you. Pleasure. You have a good night. You as well. Thank you.
Yeah, fuck it.
You got it?
Yeah, but you take over the camera. Let me tell you. You really do. Your eyes dance. Your eyes dance when you get. Yeah.
He's not camera shy.
Oh, no. Do you have
No.
a card?
Say that again?
Do you have a card?
Yes, we're going to
Can
photograph.
we take a photo of it?
Sure.
Then you won't lose it. If you look at the flash out.
No, she knows a copy of it. And I can send you a copy. You got to send me an email. Okay? And here it is. Perfect.
Hi.
Remember to do it. If you want a shot, remember to do it. You got a shot of both of you working together.
Ooh, excuse me. How you doing?
You the last one?
Yes. Come on in.
Very quick.
Yes. Okay. Ooh, can I get your name?
Sophia Milos.
Ooh, Sophia Milos. I'm Papa Joe. How are you?
Hello, Papa Joe.
Yes, I'm with KNEKT TV. So what?
Hi.
So what are you working on? What's new? What's going
Well,
on?
you would know me from CSI Miami and The Sopranos, but I've got a few things coming out. So I'm going to give a shout out to Criminal Minds Beyond Borders, Gary Sinise and Alana de la Garza, because I have a great guest starring role, and the episode is coming out in March on CBS, the network I was on for quite a few years. But also Chicago Justice, and I had a great time working on that. They are premiering as well March 9th, I believe, on NBC. Eric LaSalle from ER
Wonderful actor.
directed the episode, and he's a great director. My train is Gloria is stepping on my train.
Exactly. You know what I'm You're like, exactly. No. Be like, I'm suing.
No.
No, just kidding.
Well, actually, I play a defense attorney in Chicago Justice, as I'm having a great attorney
Oh my
next
gosh.
to me. So that is going to premiere March 9th, and my episode is somewhere mid-March. It may recur, so that's a great role. I also co-star in a movie thriller called The Stranger Inside, and yes, I'm the bad girl.
Finally.
Finally, I always play the bad girl.
But do you like playing the bad girl?
I love playing women with gun, women with intelligence, women with substance, women that make a difference. I think that it gives me a great plateau to talk about the things I want to talk about, inspire winning in spite of any obstacles or actually because of them. And I think that's what women are incredible for.
Any words of encouragement for anyone out there trying to make it into the industry?
Absolutely. Get out as fast as you can. No. No. If you're in it and if you have a vision and a passion, you have to pursue it. It's the greatest thing. And it's such a great responsibility because people count on you to make a difference. And that alone should inspire you, in spite of any obstacles, to keep going. Get up again, and keep getting up. Because every time you get up, your craft, your talent, your uniqueness gets better and better. Because that little bit of humbleness is a lot of beauty.
That's the best answer of the night.
Oh, really?
Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Now let me ask you one last question. What does it mean to be here tonight to you?
It's a great night because that's what we do. We're in the industry. And I love being here. Norby does a great party every single year. I've been coming here for about 10 years.
Oh, wow.
He has an incredible red carpet and press line, of course, but we're about to miss the show. Why I want to be here? I want to support my peers. I want to see what Lion, this incredible movie, is going to do tonight. It's unfortunate that it's based on a real story. It's unfortunate and very sad, heartbreaking, actually, to see children to endure such poverty. And for heaven's sake, I went with on a second date to see Lion, and I was bawling my eyes out. I didn't even have a waterproof mascara on. You have to have tissues. If you haven't seen a movie, tissues and waterproof mascara, and don't go there on a date. Really take a friend because you'll be crying your eyes out. I think they were brilliant. On a lighter note, on a happy note, on a romantic note, especially with our climate now, a political climate, I think La La Land was amazing. And so I love that movie very much. And Moonlighting. There's a lot of great movies tonight.
There really is.
Yeah,
There really is, yeah.
So let's go see the show.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you so
One
much.
last thing. One
Yes.
last thing. Would you mind saying thank you for watching KNEKT TV?
Yes. Hi, I'm Sofia Milos, and thank you for watching KNEKT TV at the Oscars.
Thank you so much. Doing?
All right. How about yourself?
Good.
This is Natalie Byrne. I'm a PR for her. She's from Expendables 3.
Okay.
She's also in Mechanic: The Resurrection.
Perfect.
She's a designer.
Sorry, the name again?
Natalie Byrne.
Natalie Burns. Got it. Oh, yeah. Got it.
Mechanic: The Resurrection.
Got it.
She also designed that.
actually, my number's not on there, but I can, yeah, I'm getting it right now. Yeah, let's do it.
That's not the guy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Just make sure you download the KNEKT app. It's KNEKT.TV. Yeah, playing with Chris. Yeah, so he said he saw this. We should talk about doing some stuff together. I'm serious.
Yeah. Like, I'm like really out of control. I have a contract with Louis Vuitton, UNICEF, William Morgan.
Natalie, how are you? My name's Papa Joe.
Oh, cool. Natalie Byrne.
So tell me, what are you working on? What's new? What's going on? And
What's going on? Well, I'm just here enjoying the carpet at Night of 100 Stars. And I'm the star 100. I'm just kidding. I'm 101. Working on, I just shot a movie called The Executioners with Giorgio Serafini. It's going to come out later this year with Voltage releasing it. And I'm working on 59 Rows of Teeth. It's another movie that I'm producing with Millennium.
oh, really? Can you tell a little bit about that?
It's a very interesting, like a drama action thriller, kind of like Hell or High Water / professional. It's written by Peter Iliff, who's an amazing writer. He wrote the original Point Break, Varsity Blues, Patriot Games, and the director is Jay Russell. He directed Ladder 49. And cast-wise, we're casting right now, and I'm really excited because we're going to get some pretty big names attached.
That's awesome.
Definitely a character-driven film, so we're looking to cast some major A-list names.
What was the Expendables 3 like?
Expendables 3, I mean, like so many stars in one movie. I mean, this is like talking about meeting actors, you know. Yeah, you're just like put in there, and you're one of the females on set, and you're like, oh my God, so I don't have to walk around town, look for like Wesley Snipes, Antonio Banderas, Mel Gibson, Sylvester Stallone, Schwarzenegger. I mean, those are everybody, yeah, and I just got to meet all of them at once, so there you go. I just saved like 5 years of my life.
Now, let me ask you, what was it like for you making the transition from actress to producer?
It was, I mean, I went to UCLA to study producing because I definitely didn't want to come out as an actress who just wants to see what happens, you know, figure out the movies. I literally wanted to understand the business. So I I've been following Avi Lerner, who is the CEO of Millennium. Actually got sold to Chinese recently, half of it. So I mean, I like to follow people and learn and literally understand the business side of it. I think it's very important to understand the sales, the marketing, the PR, how to make the movie from to writing it, developing, to filming it, to post-production, to, releasing it, to selling it, making money. The final one.
Now, what do you?
One. Yeah, I don't want to lose any money. You don't want to lose your investors' money.
That's true. That's true.
That's the key. So it's not like I'm just a.
Trust me, they'll come after you.
Oh, they will. The people that I work with, they will. Yes, I'm back.
They don't see any return on their investment.
My background is Ukrainian, and I deal with some crazy Russians and Europeans. Yes, so if I don't return their money, you're not going to see me the next year.
Well, let me ask you something. What do you find most challenging about producing?
Most challenging part, I think, everything, just putting it together. And I found out I've shot a movie called Awaken where I played the lead and I produced it. And it's out on Netflix. You can check it out. The tough part was to combine acting and producing. That's the tough part because I was the lead. I was in front of the camera, then I was behind the camera and dealing with other actors, and hoping that everything goes smoothly. And anything goes bad, you're the one who was responsible. So now, because this movie, 59 Rows of Teeth, is much bigger budget, I decided to just focus on producing and having a smaller part in the film. That's the challenging part.
So since we're at the Oscars, let me ask you, Best Picture, who do you think's going to take it home?
I am definitely La La Land. I'm a dancer, so I'm supporting all the...
You've done it all. Actress, dancing, producer.
I was a prima ballerina with Bolshoi and Royal Ballet in London. Yes, sir. I moved here first. I was a choreographer with Paula Abdul and Jackson's 5.
Now I know you. I'm like, wait a minute, I couldn't figure it out just yet. I'm like, wait a minute, I couldn't put my finger on it. Paula Abdul, that's right.
Yes. I worked with some great stars out there, and now I'm in the movie industry and figuring out how to make more amazing movies out there. And hopefully 59 Rows of Teeth is going to be one of those movies that's going to be nominated next year.
I hope so. Well, hopefully one of yours.
Yes, hopefully. Or one of mine, yeah. For sure.
So let me ask you something. Do you have any advice for anybody that's trying to get into the business? What's your message of motivation?
I'd say just pick up a camera and start shooting something. I think if somebody has a talent, then they're going to know about it straight away. And if they love doing what they do, even if they don't have talent, no one is going to discourage them and tell them not to do it. That's it. So it's just a matter of if you want to do something, you're going to do it. Nobody's going to take that away from you. Like, nobody's going to take away from me, like, what I love to do. Regardless of what people say, regardless of what people think, I'm here. I'm living my life the way I want to live it, and that's it. It's not my parents' life; it's mine. So.
There you go. We'll keep living the dream.
Thank you.
And I'm very proud of you, and much success to you on all your endeavors, and keep moving forward.
Absolutely, that's the only way I know.
Would you mind grabbing the mic and saying thank you for watching KNEKT TV?
Hi, I'm Natalie Byrne, and thank you for watching KNEKT TV.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Do you have a card?
I don't have a card on me, but I'll take one of yours. Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you for answering.
Bye. Enjoy.
She's got to get to the bathroom, bro.
Okay, all righty. Well, thank you very much. All right, no worries. Enjoy. Much success to you, brother.
God bless you. God bless you. Sorry.
No worries. Thank you. How you doing?
Great. How are you, man?
Papa Joe.
Papa Joe.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
How are you?
Good. You ready for the night?
Can't wait. It's exciting.
What are you working on next? What's new?
Working on a few feature films right now. Expect them to be coming out next year.
Can you talk about them or no?
Yeah, one just came out. It's called In Dubious Battle with James Franco and Selena Gomez. That was just released. It's exciting. We'll see how it does. And we're just excited to enjoy the night. This is Iggy.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you as well. Yes, Papa Joe, also known as the Electric Negro.
I can see that.
Thank you.
Electric Negro.
Correct.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
How'd you get that name?
Huh?
There's got to be a story.
There is a story. There is a story,
Tell
but
us the story.
there is a story. But I lost 250 pounds by walking.
Okay.
No gym, no gastric bypass surgery, no crazy diet, and it's my story of inspiration and motivation, like a superhero, to be the best that I can be.
You're an inspiration to many people.
Thank you very much. So are you.
Take care.
Keep it up. Have a good night. Okay. Enjoy.
Sure, I'm Phil Crosby. My grandfather was Bing Crosby.
That's
who was
amazing.
Actually,
We're-
well, should we
Sorry,
wait?
Yeah, no, we're live actually
Okay.
right now. We've got people watching.
He was the first Lifetime Achievement Academy Award recipient and an Academy Award for Best Actor. And I'm a singer like he was and like my father was and like Luke Skywalker. It sounds like a little funny, like my father before me. But anyway, it's really nice to be here.
Yeah, it's a great event. Are you just arriving now?
No, I've been here a little while, but they had to get some of the bigger stars in. You know, they were like, I had to elbow my way in.
So being a longtime, I guess, Hollywood family, this weekend must mean a lot to you. Do you have anything special to say to people watching all over the world right now and what that means to be a part of this iconic event?
Well, I mean, I'm really into like sharing some of the golden age of Hollywood. I say let's look back to when people had a lot more integrity than they do now, and you know, we always chase stardom and celebrity, you know, but it's really what you got inside, and the greatest artists are the people that bring out what's inside of them and what's great inside of them and share it with everybody, and that's what makes it all important.
I completely agree, actually. KNEKT TV, we're focused on working with social causes and people that have a message that matters. And so if you had a message to share with people that matters to you, what would that be? If you've got a charity or a social cause or something that's important that you want to talk about?
Well, I think that we need to look out for each other. So let's like repair this divide between the haves and the have-nots. I mean, I'm not a socialist, you know, and I believe in Americanism in a way. It is capitalism, and it is kind of this competitive nature. It doesn't mean that we can't also like look out for those of us that are having a hard time, you know. And I don't mean like a lot of welfare system. I mean just like look and find somebody and help them, you know, like. Look at what's in our streets, on the street, you know. There's a lot of people sick, you know, and they need help, you know. How about the mentally ill on the streets? Let's look out for them.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for being on KNEKT TV.
All right, guys. Peace.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, bud.
Hi, guys. Thanks for watching KNEKT TV. It's Kent here. I'm filling in for Papa Joe. He's taking a little break. We're here at the Night of 100 Stars, and thanks for everybody watching live on pretty much everywhere right now. It's we're having fun on Periscope, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, KNEKT.live. If you go to that, you can check out all the fun stuff. And we're going to say goodbye? What? We're going to say goodbye? No way. It's done? What? All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching.
Thanks everybody for tuning in, and live for life, stay electric. Electric Negro.
Thanks for watching KNEKT TV.
no bite.